Don't mean that shit work in real life.
I don't know. I feel like he's ready to go. I feel like he's ready for a
battery. Your battery is low. That's very unprofessional.
I beat the fuck out you. Your battery is low in life.
Wow.
See that?
And just like that, guys, we're back. We are back.
Oh, motherfucker.
Can I get on your Wi-Fi?
I thought I sent it to you.
Open you up now.
It says you're on there.
Oh, you let me in on your phone or something?
He's just, he's a prima donna. You know, ever since we did the live show, he's been different. He dresses better.
I just want to say, man, I miss you guys, man. It's good to be back in the lab. Let's start there.
Is that a backwards compliment?
I don't know how to take that. Like, I dress better.
Like, I guess that's, you know, people outside.
I mean, I like to wear nice stuff. Carrie stepped out today. I'm like,
I literally just got off work.
He got on the.
No, he went home.
He got the
text messages.
No.
You see how niggas lie that quick?
No, he do got Uggs on.
No, I'm saying, you see how people lie that quick? Like, I just got off of work. No, nigga, we got the text messages.
But he ain't wearing
it's not like I went
wearing
outside.
like no weird. He wearing like the manly. They look like they cold. I actually want that.
But listen, don't put my business out in the street. Once again, that's how you get robbed.
I see you got the Lacoste hat, you got the puffer vest.
Wow, nice.
And I like how you put that together.
Pew! I see the earrings.
I don't know what. These are the same earrings I've had on for many episodes. Let's talk about the first twist with the bobby pin still at him and his first designer hoodie. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. And let's talk about the Polaris hoodie, huh? Let's talk about the up and coming brand of the city, the brand of the streets.
I think he kind of stole the exclusiveness from me. So.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
I've had this for quite some time.
Sometimes you gotta have an exclusive.
It's new to us.
I've had this since like last year.
It's new to us, and I had these boots.
That's just like
as
I got
soon as
the
the
big
pandemic
logo
started.
joint. You know, sometimes you just gotta have something that people don't.
Shout out to them. You know, I threw this on specifically for the show because I had on something else. I'm like, man, let me throw this on.
He changes his clothes to just go party with us.
Yeah, well. This is a dual citizen. One of my homies from Ghana. This her brand. So support your folks, man.
For sure.
We haven't talked about shit. We just have been talking.
Yeah, we've been yapping. Let's
It is I, the Dreadhead Monster,
Bald Eagle,
Mr. Celebration.
Man, fellas. See what's funny.
Look, man. How many? Listen. So, what's your goal? Like, what's the end goal? To have like each
It's
belt.
gonna be 4 on the table. It's gonna be 1. It's gonna be 2 on the shoulders and 1 around here.
Yeah, like where do we end with this? Like, are you gonna come out here like walk to the set like all your
What
belts
are
on
all
yours?
are they all the heavyweight or the world belts? Is there intercontinental? No, that's hardcore.
We got NWO and we got shout out to my man Owen Hart, British Bulldog. We got the European title. Well, also Triple H.
Hey, what you all don't see.
That's hardcore, right?
Hardcore.
And that's hardcore.
And what you all don't see is that the plastic is still on this joint.
This is world heavyweight, but it's just sprayed NWO.
You all don't see this, but the plastic is still on this joint. I can smell the newness.
Oh, I see
Still
my
shine.
guys.
Oh yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna fill this up too. Got my guys.
IT.
My homie.
The first IT.
So you like the pop? I'm gonna start whenever I see one. I'll just grab them for you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
And I
that.
add to the
Well, I'm not gonna do that. I got the check-ins and the savings, and I'm not gonna do it.
checkers and savers.
Yeah.
Let's talk some sports.
Let's do it,
We've
man.
been missing. Like we got to rewind it back. What significant things have we missed that we haven't been able to?
Let's start most recently and work our way back. No one expected. Well, I called that the Packers would win, but I didn't expect them to dog walk.
I did not.
Dallas,
My
the way
bracket
they
is
did.
all messed up. Like I had 3 games.
Shout out to my coworkers, man, because I told them Dallas would lose to Green Bay. I told them Kansas City would smoke Miami, and I told them Detroit would make some noise.
So I'm actually gonna tell the story.
My bracket was terrible, as you can see. I was all wrong.
My
I got one
supervisor is like one of the biggest Cowboy fans that I've probably ever had.
You hate to see it.
So, throughout that week, I had confidence. But, as we departed, I started asking the guys. It was Scott, my homie Floyd, and Dennis. I said, hey.
It was a real, like, co-worker names, by the way.
Scott.
Scott, Floyd, and Dennis.
Floyd.
Those are real co-worker names.
But guess what? No. Only 2 of them are older than me, and they're probably just like in their early 40s.
Don't matter. Those
Cool
are
ass
real
niggas.
co-worker names.
Shout out to my guys.
Go ahead.
But I say, what if they blow it? They say, nah, man, they at home.
They got they were fantasized at the
I even asked if my
home record.
supervisor, forgetting that it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, I even asked if he had the day off. He did, but we all did. And Tuesday wasn't great for him. But he wanted to deflect. We talked about the Eagles a lot that day, which was very disappointing too. But I'm not sure which one was more disappointing. I think the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this.
I mean, to have an undefeated record at home and to show up in the playoffs against a Aaron Rodgers-less Green Bay.
I don't know. I would
Now call them what they are. The Jordan Love Green Bay Packers.
The Jordan Love Packers.
Respect that man.
Put some respect on.
I'm not a
name.
Packers fan, but respect that
Look,
man.
I'm a sports fan, and that young man is doing
Played
his
a very
thing,
good
man.
game.
I got the NFC. No, I got all the AFC wrong, and I got 2 of the AFC games. I had Tampa Bay beat Philly. That was a no-brainer. I knew Philly has lost all of. They just
The nostalgia.
Yeah, I don't know what's, but I had them.
injured.
But I ain't gonna lie. As much as I hate, when I tell you why I hate the Cowboys, I cannot stand this franchise. But I had them beating Green Bay. There's no, they were on the road. They were one of the hottest teams at the end of the season.
At the end of the season,
Like they finished off, amazing.
Okay.
And they should have lost that game to Detroit. Like that's one of the few games where I feel like everybody's on board with the notion that the refs fucked Detroit out of that game. Like that was, most of the time it's emotional. You know what I'm saying? We're like, oh man, that was one of the few times we were like, that call changed.
But you want to know something? It's a lot of factors for that being a fucked up call. If the play was there, what was number 70 doing? Like, it's a lot of shit.
There's no other reason why linemen will walk up to a ref.
No. The one that caught the ball was having a whole conversation.
But they both walked up to him, and he acknowledged that somebody was reporting. They both clearly went over there. He heard, 78 and 90? One of the two, I forgot which one. He announced 90, I believe his number was, like 90 reporting eligible. And 78 was right there next to him. Like, I believe at the end of the day that they both said something. For whatever reason, either he ignored him or he didn't hear him, but because there's no other reason why linemen will walk up to the ref. They have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
They have nothing to talk about. They're in the huddle, bro.
The 70 ran up to him.
They walked up together,
68,
bro.
68 and another number was already out there talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what led me to believe that 68 would be the eligible receiver.
Right.
Now, why 70 ran out there and talked to him,
They
never
both
was quite
reported
sure.
eligible because he said it. He only announced one number reporting eligible.
But if you look at that ref, man, he did give him the "don't talk to me."
He was kind of like he was rotating back as if almost like he didn't want to hear it.
Yeah,
and furthermore,
his body language was very like whatever, stay over there. Very standoffish.
What I didn't know also, because Dan Campbell put some insight to this, before the game even starts, they tell them about it. They have to. They say, hey, we got some trick plays today. There may come a time to where these players are going to report eligible. I didn't even know this until after the fact that they have to talk to the refs like, hey, if we run a trick play, this is what it's going to be. They tell not the other team, but they tell the refs so that they know what they're looking for.
Yeah, he said he talked to him.
So it's like a whole like a job briefing prior to the game even starting.
So with that being said, man, that's a conversation for off the camera. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Since we're talking about the Lions.
Shout out to the Lions.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was happy for them, man.
I felt bad for Stafford,
I was happy
but I was happy for
I was listening to satellite radio.
You can't feel sorry for Matthew Stafford. He got his.
Yeah, but
he got his.
He Yeah, I mean, he got here.
I'm sure I'm actually sure he's happy for them.
No,
yeah,
but
he's a good
But
dude.
to see your guys do it, you know,
no,
what
he told them go get
a part of it. You know, what
He
I
told
mean?
them to go
nigga,
get
he
it.
would have got one.
He told them to go F and win it all.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Fuck you, you got yours. I understand
regardless,
what the fuck
let's
you
say,
saying. Fuck you.
listen.
He spent his kids grew up there.
Yeah,
he
so
got
like,
ties
listen,
to
bro.
that city.
Let's just say, I do a different podcast with different people and it's good, but then y'all continue and then everything is better. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get good like that. I still would want a piece of
You got your ring?
being with my guys.
You got your ring?
But it ain't the same, bro.
Come back and
I
visit.
ain't with the squad.
Come back and visit.
Come
back and visit.
But you know what I'm saying, man?
I know where you're going with that. I think the competitive part is at the end of the day, everybody want to win. Matt Stafford's not losing sleep over.
No,
not he's fine. He
Not
got
one
his
bit.
money. He got a ring. And then, like I said, like first of all, with the competitiveness is so crazy. Like, I mean, I honestly don't see a whole lot of people having multiple rings going forward. Like, it's hard, bro. Like, this is hard, man.
No, I don't know.
It
if
ain't
he went
getting
to
easier to get. It's hard to get one, man. Like, let alone like 2, 3, 4. Like, bro, it's a. You need a lot of luck. You need luck.
Yeah.
You need health.
I don't know
You
if he
need
went to the
matchups.
locker room or whatever, but he told them, Matthew Stafford, go get it.
He told Jared Goff to go F. He said, "Go fucking win it all." And even
Yeah,
Megatron, he was joking, but he was messing with me like, "Hey man, go ahead, and let them win today." He was messing with him, but he was like, "Hey man, go ahead, and let Detroit win."
But yeah, man, I mean, you love to see it, but you still want to be like, damn, man, I wish I was with my guys doing their thing. You know what I mean? But shout out to Detroit, man. They pulled it out.
Well, we got one more before we
Wait, it's something.
get to the
Did y'all see the thing that said they should sign, if they go to the Super Bowl, they should sign Barry Sanders for like a 2-day contract
No way.
and let him run a play
Just
so
let
he
him-
can
just so he
get
get
killed
ring.
out there.
Take his helmet off.
Pat him up.
Bills and Steelers. This is the only one that was like a
Obvious. I knew that. Yeah, I mean.
You never had a Pittsburgh beat the Bills.
Josh Allen would have had to have got hurt.
Yeah, but just to go back and like you said, we missed a lot, but man, for one moment, did you all think Mike Tomlin wouldn't return?
No. Y'all don't think he want to coach anymore?
No,
Coach again or coach them?
Coach them.
It's tough.
Because they just stuck in.
I
They're
mean,
stuck in
the playoffs.
mediocrity. His body language. Because when they asked him, "Do you think you have the quarterback in your locker room right now?" And the way he said yes was like he had to say yes. Because what you gonna do? You gonna say no?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't want to lose the locker room.
You don't want to lose the locker, so he had to say yes.
But the disrespect is at an all-time high. I get it. We're not. I mean, we're in the playoffs. We're not in the bowl in the big dance, but it's not easy making it to the playoffs because if it was, everybody would be doing it.
True.
I'd love to see him coaching the Bears.
I mean, I feel Mike Thomas is the type of guy, he's going to play his contract out. He's going to finish up this year, and I think he's going to move on.
Since we talking
I don't see him re-signing.
What you think about the Patriots' new coach? Mayo.
I think, a new voice was needed, obviously. You can only be a coach and a GM with the same franchise for so long, and then when it gets to the point to where nothing you're doing is producing, I mean, because we all saw it, the writing was on the wall. Like, I mean, because the question was always who needs who more. Does Tom need Bill more? Does Bill need Tom more? Tom went, now granted, he went to a very good team. Tom Bay was a good team. They didn't have a fucking quarterback. James Winston couldn't do what he did. It was the same exact team.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but Tom is that good. I don't think you could have named other better quarterbacks.
There was 2 acquisitions that wasn't sitting there before Tom got there.
Okay, but overall, that was pretty much the same team. How many other quarterbacks you think could have went?
Antonio Brown.
But they didn't win that year.
Yes, they did.
Antonio Brown got a ring.
I thought AB came after that.
No, they went and won it all that year.
Mm.
But was it the year?
No, AB came the year after they won.
No. AB got a ring because remember the whole thing about him hugging Tom's ex-wife? No, he won a ring with them. But was it his
Tampa
first?
Bay?
Yes, that's his only ring. Was it his first year?
Yeah, I don't think he got a ring.
Now, this my thing though. How many other quarterbacks do you think could have took that team and still won with them? Was it
maybe Aaron Rodgers? But like you say, it's not
very few. It's a very short list.
Peyton Manning maybe could have came.
No. That was playing at the Saints. That was active that season. Active quarterbacks that season is what I'm saying. So yeah, but to finishing up, I actually thought Miami would get past KC. I might have been. I guess I'm the only one that thought this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired of seeing KC. Maybe I'll let my bias.
You thought.
And don't mention
Kansas
the weather.
City
Please
was
don't
going to
mention the
lose
weather.
to Miami?
I'm about to say, please don't mention the weather.
Oh, that definitely plays a part.
Why? Why?
Because
every other team in their division is cold. Miami plays in the cold every year.
Yeah, but
Buffalo, New England.
He went to 2 Super Bowls.
Buffalo, New England, and Baltimore. They play in the cold all year.
You're not hearing me, dog.
But I'm saying,
regardless if you playing them, man, listen. When you get in that cold weather, bro, your motherfucking hands and your damn feet tell you, hey man, sit down.
Granted, but KC is not the same KC
and not
they
even
used to be.
But regardless of that, they're the champs, bro. How can you go against the champs in the playoffs? If Golden State was in a game 7 right now against anybody in the league, you taking anybody in the league over Golden State?
Yes, right now, the Golden State of right now, they are trash.
Regardless, bro.
Regardless of nothing. They're at the bottom of the Western Conference.
But in the playoffs, bro, motherfuckers know when to step up, man.
It's a one because you know why? You probably think because you can make adjustments. You can make game 1, game 2, game 3 adjustments. It's one and done. You can have a bad game because on paper, Dallas had no business losing a game. They chose the wrong time to shit the bed. Because any other time they probably would have dog walked.
So my point is,
you see what I'm saying? They could have dog walked them any other day, bro. You get 4 quarters. Ain't no man, we gonna get them game 2. No, ain't no game 2. This is it.
So you think, and so you thought in your right same mind that with everything you just said about making adjustments and normally being able to handle your business, the previous champ, the reigning champs, sorry, not the reigning champs, but the champions wouldn't step up and handle business.
I'll tell you what, step up. I just had to get that. I felt like Miami was capable enough to compete with them. Now going back, I understand. Yeah, they say that they only were basically beating sub 500 teams because they would lose to above 500 teams. Yeah. I understand all that, but again, given what KC season's been like, shit. If they was in another, the only reason they probably made it is because they in that weak ass division.
I mean, you say the same.
Put them in another division, they fuck around and don't make it.
You say that same thing for the Bucks.
Right. I mean, the Bucks, whoever win the division, obviously, the NFC South has basically always, they've been trashed like the last. Whoever win the division is just like they probably right a game above 500 or a game below 500, and that division is just what it is.
All right, let's move to Saturday's games. We spent enough time on a wild card.
I'd agree.
Texas versus Ravens.
It's gonna be a great game.
I'm taking the Ravens, even though I want to see the young boy Stroud get busy. I'm going with Lamar, bro.
That motherfucker good.
They got nothing to lose. That's a dangerous team because they got nothing to lose.
Odell has been consistent.
Think about it. You got a rookie QB, Tank hurt, but they got a lot of young teams.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like even if they lose, they like, oh man, our window closed. No, your window just opened up, bro. Like nobody expected you to even get this.
Is set up for.
That's what I'm saying. Like
a nice little minute.
Baltimore's window.
I would agree.
The pressure is all on Baltimore. It's not on the Texans. They got nothing to lose. I expect them to come out doing just shit that you probably never seen before. Because why not?
I think they're gonna hit them in the mouth.
The way the Ravens been playing, they went out there and beat the hell out of Dolphins. They beat the hell out of.
But what's their playoff record going into? Ain't they like 1-3 or they?
I think
he ain't even made it to a conference.
One Lamar hurt
playoffs is a new season,
game or something like that and didn't play. Yeah. Like it was some bullshit. But no, they got that defense. They got something behind them. I'm not gonna say that they go out there and smoke them. But my Super Bowl is Ravens and 49ers. I don't think the Packers.
I mean, that's what I got. I mean,
I'm rolling with the Ravens. The Packers against the 49ers. I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and say I don't know, I can't pick. I definitely want to see this game, but I would love to see San Francisco come out on top of this one. Yeah. Even though I want to see the Love Packers do their thing. I think it'll be amazing for them to make it a championship run with a brand new young bull quarterback.
I don't want to see nobody getting smoked. I want to see, and I think these are great matchups.
I think this is going to be a great game. I think this is going to be
all 4 games going to be great.
I think this game is going to be decided by less than 7 points.
The
Green Bay San Francisco game will be decided by less than 7 points.
Okay. Yeah, Sunday we got the Buccaneers versus the Lions.
Fucking shootout. That's gonna be a shootout.
I'm going with the Lions.
I'm going with the Lions.
Lions. Tampa Bay. Shout out to Baker Mayfield, first of all.
Hey,
we just revived his career, got the swagger back.
Hallelujah. You gotta stop sniffing them salts, though.
No, I like that. I like that. He was coming out with the smelling salts.
Gotta stop it.
Hey man, that shit
cool
worked
too. Cool the fuck out, man.
I've had to sniff one before.
Cool it the fuck out. Cool it the fuck out.
You got knocked out?
No. So last year when I was in that competition, when I won, I had got hit in my groin inadvertently. The guy I was facing, who I ended up beating for the trophy, he kicked me. You know, he kicked me in the unfriendly area, and it took the win. If the kid hit
the McNuggets,
if the kid hit you right there, it's So they gave me a minute, and what's crazy is the ref didn't even see it. For everybody else saw, I'm trying to get his attention and pause the fight. You know what I'm saying? It took like another minute or two. But anyways, so I'm down on the ground. I'm like, hey, give me one of them. You dig? I had a bag full of. I said, hey, give me one of them. And I was like Thanos when he put that last ring in, the gauntlet.
Say, fight!
Shout out to Marvel. You know, you shouted like that.
Fight!
I didn't use the DC reference. I used.
Man, these niggas got on my.
Wait, we'll talk about that later. So no, I sniffed the smelling salt, and I was pissed off too. I sniffed that. So yeah, Baker Mayfield, keep using that shit. It worked.
Chiefs versus Bills.
Chiefs.
Bills.
The Bills got to do it. This is a statement game.
Once again, the pressure's on them.
I'm not
going against Patrick, bro. I'm not betting against. I'm not betting against my homeboy.
He has a better personnel. Kansas City got a better coach though. See, this might come down to this out coaching because Kansas City has one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. Patrick Mahomes doesn't have the weapons that Josh Allen has.
I'm laughing because my boy was out there with the ice grill mustache just out there. Andy Reid is a dog. Hell of a coach.
I'm not going against Kansas City.
So you ain't giving the Bills no chance? Like if they win,
they have a chance.
Will you be shocked or will you be?
This is going to be another good game. This is going to be another smash mouth game. I think this game is going to be a grittier game. I know, we got essentially 2 gunslinger quarterbacks, but this is going to be a smash mouth game. I think they're going to try to double down on Kelsey, keep him from doing him, but everybody, the others,
why
will
does
step
he be
up.
wide open? Then he don't run fast either. I'm like, how you gonna let this man get out?
And that motherfucker be open.
He didn't be y'all though. None of y'all
open with
be
the
within
ball.
5 yards with him, and then when he catch the ball, all of a sudden can't nobody catch him. He doesn't run fast at all. He just
out there.
He just out there.
I'm rolling with KC, man.
I want this game. You know why I don't want them to advance? Because I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift, bro.
Why?
Nobody. I don't fucking want to see her.
Seeing Tom Brady win.
Fucking swag.
No. Tom Brady.
I don't care
is
about
a
what
player.
the hell Kelsey's lady doing.
But why every time there's a play, you showing her? We ain't tuning in to see her.
Get him the fuck out of here.
It is what it is, bro.
No, ain't no is what it is. He a Swiftie.
Yeah.
He a fucking Swiftie.
I care not about Taylor Swift. I'm telling you about.
Bro, you don't think it's excessive every single play they showing her? You don't see a problem with that, bro?
There's a lot of things that we discuss off camera that I think is excessive.
We ain't talking about that.
I don't care about that. I care about good football. I'm rolling with Kansas.
On to the NBA.
All right, man. Whatever.
We'll just go to the NBA.
Shout out to Michigan, by the way. National championship. We didn't.
Hey, shout out Michigan for doing that thing. We did not talk about that.
Shout out Michigan, man.
I shout out Michigan.
You did, but I said we. I didn't say you.
Sticking with college real quick.
Watch the weekend report.
Caitlin killing motherfuckers right now. She got like 31 points.
Was that three? Was that three a little off though?
I tell you what.
Shout out to Caitlin.
That young girl, man, she mean business.
She on.
I mean,
as the kids are saying in the streets these days, she's standing on business.
It's an 0.0.
As one engineer, he's passed on, but a good brother by the name of Tyrone, AB, all business.
She's standing on business, man.
All business.
Toronto finally blew it the fuck up.
About time.
Pascal to Indiana.
I like that.
I like it.
I love it.
Indiana's one good player away, so maybe two good players away. So
Halliburton, Miles Turner, Pat-Man, Siakam.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Nice.
So where do you see Toronto now?
Toronto's in the rebuilding stage.
Do you think they're gonna build around Scott Barnes?
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes?
Yeah, it's his team.
Got to.
And you got young pieces, you got some veterans, you just got RJ Barrett and the Quickly kid in the New York trade.
I like RJ Barrett.
You got Dennis Schroeder. Actually, from what they were saying, Quickly would probably be the key piece because he's the younger.
The center?
No,
I'm thinking about Quinn. My bad.
The
Quickly.
young guard.
Yeah. Guard. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's solid.
I mean, they got Dennis Schroeder over there. That's something to build on.
Yeah, solid veteran.
Where, as far as the standings go, any surprises? Anything sticking out?
Eastern Conference top 5.
Is that what Is that what you foresaw?
I didn't see the Knicks.
You didn't see Knicks in top 5?
No, not the Knicks or the Cavs.
What?
Really? That's after last year?
The Knicks and the Cavs are the Knicks.
But you gotta think they tailed off last year.
What other two teams in place of them then?
Miami.
That's not in the top 5. Miami. Well, okay, you said top 5. Miami's number 6. I mean, that can change by a game or two.
And Orlando dropped a lot. Orlando was at the top of the standings for a while.
Wait a minute. Your question was, where do you see?
That's what's standing out, in the Eastern Conference.
The Knicks are definitely standing out to me. Tom Thibodeau has gotten them on board playing his brand of ball, and they've jumped up. They were normally like a 7th, 8th seed. They're like 5, right? Or 4?
Yeah. I'm saying, is it a surprise? Is it something that's like...
It's a surprise. In today's league...
Did they lose in the play-in or the playoffs last year?
No, they lost in the playoffs.
No, they yeah.
But in today's run-and-gun league, it is shocking to see that defense...
A defensive-minded coach.
It's still relevant and still does it, man. Now, kids out there, if you're looking or if you're listening, you're watching, pay attention, man. Defense will win you games. It'll get you where you need to be. Don't be just a flash.
Boston, Milwaukee, and Philly, top 3. Yeah, they usually top 3 every few.
That's usual.
That's usual.
I didn't think the Bulls was starting off as sucky as they had.
Let's give the 76ers some credit. They lost James Harden. And they really haven't missed a beat. Even when Kelly Oubre Jr. was in.
They got more minutes now, but shit, he wasn't been playing.
The young boy,
Tyrese Maxey been killing.
Yeah, he got game.
I mean, so, Western Conference, I did not see Minnesota at the top like this, but,
Man,
Anthony Edwards is...
I don't know, man. I seen this off the backboard, alley-oop this kid through himself. A lot of people be saying that's Mike's son. He looks something like it, man.
Wait a minute. Before we make it to the Western Conference, the Bulls.
I didn't see them starting off as terrible as they did, but they've gotten it together.
The Bulls been hooping.
They
6 out of 4 in the last 10 games.
They had injuries though too. I mean,
not even that though, bro. Like they just didn't look. They didn't look good.
Is Levine getting traded?
Levine? No,
he's out of here.
No, he ain't going on.
He's not even. Contributing when they winning at this point.
What are you talking about?
He just had fucking 8 points last night.
The game before that, what did he do? And the game before that, what are you talking about, Jerry?
He's coming off the fucking bench. What the fuck?
I don't think he's managing minutes until he's back. He just got back. I don't think Levine's going anywhere.
He's fucking out of here. He's trade bait.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They just started talking about ball feel no pain, and he just started running in January.
He's never going to fucking play.
Looking at the Western Conference, it stands out more to me in the Western Conference that this is definitely... I mean, it always has been, but I mean, for conversation, this is a young man's game, man. These young boys is taking over. Now, looking at these teams, you like, Well, SGA over there, OKC doing his thing, bro. Like, I mean, you know.
1 out of 5. And they deserve some credit. Boy, Tyrone Lue wasn't joking when he said give him 10 games.
Give him 10 games.
The Clippers.
No.
4th. Man, they won shit.
I still don't believe in them, though. I mean,
I think they'll show up in the playoffs. I think Russ.
That's if they there. That's if they there.
I think they'll be.
That's if Paul George and Kawhi's there, because have they played an entire series together yet?
I don't think you need.
They did last. They've been together 3 years now or 2 years?
It's always James one or the other, man.
Russell Westbrook.
I mean, you got.
No, you talking
about before they got hard. I'm saying, have they been able to compete in a full series together and win one?
No. Not healthy.
Is one of them always out? They get
but that's what happens though with these super teams now. It's always somebody that's hurt.
Phoenix is not that good. Right?
Underwhelming.
Well, you want to know what? Just like he said with the other ones, injuries. Bradley Beal was out for a while.
That's another thing. They just now. How many games did they play together? 2.
I mean,
KD, Bradley Beal, and Booker.
Probably at this rate, maybe like 4 or 5.
You hate to see it.
But let's not talk about the teams that aren't winning. Like you say, it's a lot of young energy in that top 3.
Dog, like that's
the Wolves, the Thunder, and the Nuggets.
Yeah.
I love that Thunder team.
Kerry
was saying that before we went back, but like you say, SGA, Chet, even my boy didn't bounce back, boy.
Them young Bulls, man.
Boy, off that little drama,
yeah.
Boy. My boy scored a dub right after they said it, boy.
They kind of swept it under the rug. You ain't been hearing nothing about it, man.
No. They came out. No, they can't. No. We don't like to talk about the mess, but they came about it. It's not enough evidence. No case will be. He can go about his business.
All right, I mean.
Them young boys mean business, man.
Nah, it's just like
and they confident, bro.
Seeing Steph and LeBron and all these guys, they at the bottom now.
Yeah,
the young boys is like, nah, this our shit. I mean, it's
you saying LeBron at the bottom? Yeah. And Steph at the bottom. Yeah.
They're 10th and 12th in the Western Conference.
You gotta realize, man, a lot of these guys are just doing a lot of shit just to stay afloat until them last 20 games.
That's fine. Too busy. You can't.
I mean, you can't do that when you got teams that's 30 and 11. You can't fuck around like that.
But a lot of them just they just doing what they got to do,
bro.
So they can be at a
certain difference between Golden State and Minnesota, as far as losses, is 11 games, man. That's 11 on the loss column. So you talking about staying afloat?
11 games behind one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, they're 12 games behind on the winning side. But I'm saying Minnesota
not yet, but I will.
Minnesota got 11 losses on the season, and they're number 1. And Golden State got 22 losses on the season. And if the playoffs ended today, they'd be in Cancun. So I mean, I understand they older, they gotta stay afloat, but you can't fuck around too long. Like, you gotta stay in the conversation.
And then think you just gonna jump.
You can't just jump in from number 13 and we talking about the Western Conference. If it was East,
but you know what? It's crazy, man. The Western Conference is like that, bro. And then it's gonna shift. So you're gonna see
Sacramento gonna trend up. I don't see it staying.
It's gonna shift. It does it every year, bro. This time you be like, whoa, if the playoffs started, and I kid you not, I'm not just saying you, I'm just saying in general.
No.
If the playoffs started today, they wouldn't be in it. And then when it gets close to showtime, the lights are going to come on, some people going to hit
Can we honestly say that Golden State is a better team?
He's living in fucking la-la.
Than any of the teams above them.
They're not going to turn.
I'm going to go down this list. Minnesota, OKC, Denver, the Clippers, New Orleans, Dallas, Sacramento, Phoenix, Utah, the Lakers, Houston, then Golden State. So you saying
they behind Houston? That's tough,
bro. They behind Houston, dog. Like, the only teams below them is Memphis, because Ja is done for the season.
What you fucking admit?
The Portland Trailblazers, who traded Damian Lillard,
fucking Thrillers go.
And one of the in San Antonio, who got one of the best coaches and one of the best prospects.
What are you talking about,
bro? What are you talking about?
It's definitely a coffin. It's a course fucking concern. What I'm saying is,
because I'm like, what are y'all, G?
What I'm saying is that it's a cause for concern.
The Houston woke him up.
He got to hear it out loud like, wait a minute.
No,
They behind Houston.
No, listen. That was hurtful to say, they behind Houston.
He didn't know this behind Houston.
No, you know it, but like when you say it out loud,
Yeah, when you hear it out loud.
did you have to say it like that? Like,
It's a sucker punch.
I felt like it was a low blow. Like they're number 13, but when you throw Houston,
facial expression.
Houston
He changed up after Houston. Houston was like, wait a minute, they behind Houston? That's tough.
Houston has been bad for like the last 4 years, bro. Like 4 years, bro.
Now, granted, it's only a game, but they behind Houston, man.
But I say all that to say, man, I think Golden State will make a push. I think you'll see
they
them.
will. All bullshit
I
aside.
think
They're not
I
going to
think
finish
they're gonna
13.
No, you'll see them probably like between 9 and 7.
Because look, their home record is they 11-11.
But
They not even defending home like
hey,
they
man,
used to.
no disrespect to nobody, but Houston, I don't know what they got going on. Oh, man.
He said he heard Houston. That was the lie. That was,
wait a minute. Like, God damn it.
That was the final straw.
Yeah, God damn it.
Drop a fucking line.
Enough's enough.
Hey, man, look. I don't know. So, do I think that Golden State is going to finish 13th?
They might.
No. I don't think they will.
No.
But if they do, I won't be like, oh my God, dude, it's a lot of talent, man. It's some great.
What do you think is the issue? Y'all think Chris Paul the issue?
No, because he's not even a factor, so he can't be the issue either. Short answer is no. I don't think. Obviously, if he was playing, if this was 08 Chris Paul, then first of all, he wouldn't be on that team. But that's what I'm saying. If he was putting up still at least giving you still 20 points, 10 rebounds, or 10 assists, whatever like that, they definitely will be in a better position. But I don't think he's hurting them either. I think it's
not helping.
He's not helping, but I don't think he's hurting.
When he
them.
was out there, that second team that he was trying to help run.
It's not often when you say a player is hurting your team. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's hurting.
Bullshit.
No.
I would say like Levine before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Watching him play with the Bulls, like it was like he was hurting them.
No.
Him and DeRozan,
you don't hear it often.
They look like they didn't want to make a move.
You can make a case for. I'm saying it's
out of here, buddy. Fucking trade, baby. You're 2 for 2 the fucking night.
It's not even trade, baby. It's just
in Golden State and Zach LaVine, the fuck out of here.
You think? You know what? I'm gonna take this.
And on that fucking note, we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
And we can roll the footage. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Got nothing else. The Rock came back.
To wrestling, yeah. That's huge news. I thought he was with movies and he was long gone behind wrestling. Is that Dexter Maivia or is that
I think they setting up a storyline between him and Roman Reigns.
They've been doing that shit since he had his TV show. So there's a moment on the TV show where there's a young Roman Reigns. Yep. And he come and grab his arm. He's like, yeah, one day I'm going to wrestle you. And he's like, yeah, at WrestleMania. And that's a Vince McMahon. That was a Vince McMahon WWE produced show. So
okay.
I might go to Philly to see that.
I'm gonna make a wrestling event with you one day, man.
Shout out Houston.
We gotta do this, man.
Philly.
I want to go, man. I want to,
Philly, man. It's the mega.
I never been to a wrestling event.
It's WrestleMania.
Really?
Never.
It's lit. I went to one wrestling event as a shorty, and that's when I really turned into a wrestling fan. I'll never forget. They were at the United Center. Undertaker came out, lost my shit all the way up there in the 300 section.
You ready to defend that?
This one look nice. Man.
Hey, Kerry, we should jump up and then buy tag team belts.
Yeah, I think we should.
A triple threat.
Yeah, let's jump.
I'm cool with that. Either not the man shit.
It wasn't intentional.
You know what?
I'm gonna come in here with a
Let's
belt.
get the fuck out of here, man.
Well, we missed y'all.
Yeah, man.
Just we've been we've sucked at getting together, but so that's on us. But
life has been life.
Yeah,
man,
but we are good. We gonna
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, maybe
We got some new teams
after the divisional round. I guess we'll push for some next week after this next round and see.
I thought we should get together and just drink.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm with that. We'll talk
just
about that.
Just record ourselves getting drunk.
Yep. Not say a fucking word.
Well, no, we could do it, but just put it on mute. I I think we say some controversial things.
Yeah, you wanna know what? I don't think we're
Ain't nothing been funnier. How did I start that show off one day when we was talking about what the fuck was it? Y'all couldn't stop laughing because I had just said something. It's something to do with race, I think. I was like, nah, they only doing that because you remember what it was? And you was like, y'all couldn't believe that I had just said this. I'm like,
whenever there's racism, I want to get out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, you know what, guys?
Yeah.
no, I didn't say anything racist. It was I was addressing. What was it?
Was it some Kanye stuff? I remember. No, it's been a couple nights you've been on the roll. Just
It was
FYI.
something we started the show and y'all was just like, I can't believe what this man just said, y'all. Like,
You've been there.
I showed up to the show with my Roku remote.
Now no one else can watch TV because this guy's a jerk.
You drive down the street, turn on people's TV on and off. Do they really work on people's TVs?
Let's go find out.
What I can tell you is
we're gonna be fucking right back, guys.
All right.
We're gonna let you